Hi everyone, Lorco here, and welcome to my channel. So the topic for today is about Ward and its version 2.0. So without further ado, guys, let's proceed. So as you can see, guys, there's a new version of Ward, and it was updated way back in October 19. And all of these are my reference is based on the Gods Unchained blog. So go to learn and then blog, or you can search blog.godsunchained.com and you can like search for the word here. So uh way back October 19, they changed the word into version 2.0 at 2.0, guys. So that's what's like what happening now and what we are using now in current playstyle. So what was the history? So before in Ward 4.0, Ward 1.0, cards with Ward are protected from one enemy spells or god effect. So is that will be the simplest one. So any god's ability with using ability or with roar, like anything that comes into play that deals one damage or destroy, that will be warded by the ward, and even the spells and creatures. Okay, so what happened is the history is because uh, using the ward 1.1, one thing that was not warded, that was like the sleep ability. So any spells that cause sleep was not warded, and a lot of players were like complaining about this one because during those time, way back like September, uh August, September, the famous meta for that months are like the sleep deception. So sleep deception like dominating majority all of the other gods because of continuous sleep. And even though a creature with ward will still fall asleep on that one. So what they did, they when they especially when they released the divine order, they try to make it included that sleep into the into that ability of ward to be warded. Unfortunately, instead of like just using the same word like cards with are protected from one any spell of god power, they totally changed the ward into a the most common are now, if you see here, uh when they change this one is will be about damage, transformation, like destroy, sleep, transform, and non-combat damage. So this non-combat damage, that this is include the ability or roar that comes into play, deals one damage, or ability, when you use the ability, deals two damage or deals one damage. Even the god power like deals one damage, and that's it. So anything that you see now is destroy, sleep, transform, and damage that is a non-combat. What's the latest on War 2 2.0. So technically when the War 2.0 was released, there are lots of confusion like happening because why they do this, why I think one of the main reason why they did this one is always remember they use the word here single instance. So because there are like spells and ability that has like two effect, like for example, deals one damage uh and destroy something like that. So and this is like good instance for apocalypse now. So remember that god power apocalypse. So if we check that one apocalypse, so this is destroy all creature and then this all creature again. So technically the ward will block the first instance of the destroy all. So technically the second one will be allowed now because it's like two times destroy. And like I said, I mentioned in War 2.0, the single instance of destroy. So the first instance will be warded by the ward, but the second destroy will be come in. So this is like the translation of the new ward 2.0 on this effect. So now we all know now like the four criteria of what will be warded by ward. Now technically there are lots of spells there that can like some players are maybe especially beginners will be not be aware of, like there are some spells and ability can be will allowed by ward, because like for instance, uh, uh, and that will be, for example, will be the stone skin. So if we go to stone skin, so as you can see, this is a spell. If ward point one, I use this one, it will be warded, right? Because any source of spell. But this one is, even though it's a source of spell, it does not included on the ward 2.0, like destroy, transform, sleep, and non-combat damage. And as you can see, give order is not included. So technically, if I use these spells on the warded creature, it will not be it will not pop up the ward, and all the abilities will be affected on the creature. Order and burn. Okay? So this will be can work through on a warded creature. So and then another one, guys, is sleep dart. So sleep dart, this one, the sleep will be cancelled by the ward and the ward will pop up. And but the burn will allow, okay? Because always remember one instance. So one instance of sleep, the ward will be pop up. He will never be sleep, but he will get still the burn. Okay? And another one is the Umber Arrow. So gain control is not included in the ward 2.0. So technically, if there's a creature with ward, I can control it as long as he has 2 strength. So based on this one. Okay, so this will work on the warded creature. So there's another card, the anti-magic expert. So imagine you cast a polyhemia, you can control that one, and you, even though he has a ward. Okay, so this will not affect. It will not pop up ward, and you can like cast this on the warded creature, even though this is like an ability, and the other one, the Umber Arrow, is a spell. Okay, so mugging. So mugging is a spell, right? In ward 1.0, this will be denied by ward, but here, even though this is a spell, as you can see, it will summon 3/1/1 creature, and it can still attack that because this is a combat damage. When a 1/1 creature attack, that's considered like combat damage, not a non-combat. So not like compared with the other abilities like roar deals 1 damage. That is will be warded, but this one, it's not, because this is considered a combat because of the word attack the target. Okay. So another thing that will work on ward are ransom. Okay, there's no ransom here, guys. So if I go to GU, so for example, this card, guys, ransom, pull enemy creature from the board into its owner hand. Technically, a warded creature like polyhemia and stuff will go back to your hand, because like I said, it's not damage, it's not a combat, it's not sleep and transform. Okay, so this will work on the. So another one is here that I can like share to you guys, elixir. So elixir of snakes, as you can see here. So elixir of snakes can kill warded creature, because FYI, this is -3. So if a creature is 3/3, I cast this one, he will die because it's -3. FYI, this is not a transform. It's literally changing the stats. Okay? Transform is another one where you can like transform your creature into a 2/2, or transform. There's a word transform there, but this is not a transform. So it will be allowed by ward, and the creature with ward will die if it has like 3 health and below. Okay? So another one is the. So for Eva, so this one is like an afterlife ability, guys. As you can see, transform a random creature that costs 3 or less into a zombie. Technically, if my opponent has a ward creature and Eva dies, the transform will pop up. Okay, and it will not be converted. But if the zombie, so always remember, guys, also like ward, uh, if opponent casts something or ability of the opponent's card affect your warded creature, it will be denied. But if the ability or spell of your that you cast, the one you cast, it will affect your ward. Okay, guys, so that's like the difference. Ward will only work for the will denied if opponent do something to your creature or vice versa. So if, for example, opponent has a warded, I cast a spell or ability, that will be denied by war. But if the opponent has a spell like destroy all, automatically his ward creature will die because he's the one who used that same. So what if my Eva transform one of your his opponent into 1/1 zombie, and then I kill that one and it went to the warded? That will work because the creature owned now, the afterlife transform are owned by the opponent. So technically, if that dies, it will transfer to one of his creature with ward. It will work. It will it will transform because the source is not by the opponent, it's by his. Oh, that's okay. So that's the difference. If my creature has ward, any destroy uh or damage that I cast, because I own the creature with ward and I own the spell, it will die. It will penetrate through. Okay. So another one is Light Levy, the famous one. Uh, so the Light Levy here, guys. So this is transform a creature. So technically, if I cast this one with on the creature with ward, the ward will pop up and it will not do because it has the word transform. So if we go to the archer, so this deal anything that is deals 1 damage, deals 3 will not be allowed by ward. The ward will pop up and it will not deals damage. So another one is the word obliterate. So let me check if I can like find that card. So divine judgment. Okay, so the divine judgment. So FYI, divine judgment it's word obliterate. So it's a higher than the destroy. So destroy, once you destroy a creature, it goes to the void. Obliterate, it will destroy the creature, but it will not goes to the void. So obliterate is like a higher version of destroy, and it will not be included on the void. So technically, any ward creature will be destroyed by the divine judgment, even a polyhemia. Okay, even though also like obliterate creature with order, guys, remember that. So FYI, order will not be warded by the ward. And also, if I use this one, a warded creature will also explode or will be obliterate. So this will work. So hopefully, guys, that you learn like a few tricks about Ward 2.0, and I did some screenshots. And I might try to upload some video about how regarding playing Ward. So for example, guys, if you did some play, if you play, you will notice you will see the word protect and ward. And once you cast the creature, guys, you will see that there's a blue like a blue ring outside and yellow inside. So technically the blue outside is the ward and the yellow inside is the protect. Okay? So as you can see here by the shadow of Skyer. And if you play side by side a creature with protect and ward and with the ward only, so as you can see, the outer ring blue, it's the ward, and the inner is it's the protect one. So as you can see, there's a word ward here. Block one instance of destroy, transform, and slit and non-combat damage from any opponent source. The word opponent source, right? If I cast something and the creature is warded, and it will like, for example, destroy, the creature will be destroyed because I the source of that is mine, not the opponent. Okay, so that's like an FYI. And as you can see, this is like a version if there's a protected on the dryer, and so the the yellow is protect, the blue is the ward, and the blue always on the outer, and the protect is the inner. And also, guys, FYI, so ward is not just an ability of creature, it can be a spell that can be cast. Like for example here, give protect to a creature or give ward to a creature. So there's a spell and ability that gives a ward to other creature or even to gods. Gods can have like a ward also. So means one instance of damage, right? Because there's no destroy god or transform god, but a non-combat like spells damage that can be warded if especially for gods. Okay, so that's it, guys. So let me try if I can attach a video of the when playing those the screenshot that I managed to show you guys. I will try to attach on the video. And guys, if you have like a questions or suggestion, kindly please leave me a comment. And if you like the video, kindly support me by subscribing and liking the video for more Gods Unchained content. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you, and have a nice day.
There's a distance between